Thank you so much for joining us. And Madame Tussauds, there's no energy. Only one or two people clapping. One more time. A big round of applause, please. Yes. My name is JK. Welcome down. We'd like to say a big hello to His Excellency Suryo Pratomo with us. Give him a big round of applause, please. I learned a new phrase today. Salam Lebaran. It's good evening. Correct? Huh? Oh, sorry. Salam. Selamat Sole. Yes, Sama. Okay, got it. Must scold my friend who teach me the wrong word right here. Now, I'd like to welcome all our friends here. A big, absolutely big event, in fact. Can I just check? Show of hands. Hands up if you can. How many of you have walked around Madame Tussauds and Sentosa before? Show more of hands if you can. Oh, His Excellency has. Some of you here have. Now, it is a fantastic experience. Not only do you see wax figures, which, by the way, from all around the world, from Hollywood to Bollywood to Asia to Singapore, we also have a Marvel experience just behind you, Marvel Universe experience. Speak to the GM later, they'll open it for you. We also have a very special ride in a water ride and more. But today we are here for the unveiling of something special. Someone that I think His Excellency knows very well. She's on his playlist on Spotify. Yes, sir? Yes, sir? Yes, sir, for sure. In fact, you're wondering, how did this happen? It's not just plucked from thin air, because right here in Madame Tussauds, we want to make sure that we have the most popular folks, people who will be in the charts, in the headlines. A survey was done, research was done, and one name came to the top of this list. I've not said her name yet. I want you to tell me who her name is. Anyone here knows? Yes? Scream it out loud. You give yourselves a round of applause. That is the name that we're looking for. And there's one man who knows all about this, the process, what happened, what took place. Please give it up for the General Manager of Madame Tussauds Singapore. Very popular man, Mr. Stephen Chung, will tell us more. Stephen, good evening.
Thanks, JK.
Please tell us what is happening.
Right. Hi, hello, everyone. This is a very special day for us. First of all, I want to thank His Excellency Suryo Pratomo, friends from the media, our partner, Sentosa Islander Loyalty Program, and all distinguished guests for joining us here today. This event has been a long time in the making. In fact, it was back in 2019 that we first approached Agnez, and we asked her if she wants to have a figure built by us, and she kindly agreed. So that same year, our very own professional scouting team, which we call the Merlin Magic Making Team, they flew over to LA to meet her, and they went through a very detailed sitting process, right, which they always do with all the celebrities, right? And over 200 measurements were taken of her. They had to match her hair color, match her skin color, match her eye, just to make sure, they could create a truly identical, lifelike version of Agnez. All right. So, well, unfortunately, as the figure was getting done, the pandemic struck, right? And we all know what happened then. So, now that life is back to almost normal, I'm so happy that we're finally here to launch it. All right. And it is an honor to have Agnez Mo here in Singapore. It's quite a milestone for us to finally add an Indonesian superstar into our lineup. All right.
I like that word, superstar. Put your hands together, by the way. Not just a star, but a superstar with over 350 awards. Wow. I have to ask you right now, because as I was going through, doing some research, walking in, I saw so many different celebrities as well. Can you share with us who else we can see inside Madame Tussauds Singapore?
Where do I begin? There are so many of us.
Don't lean back. If you lean back, there's a wax figure behind us. Yeah.
Well, let's just say Agnez will be with esteemed company, right? We have the King of Pop, we have the Queen of Pop, we have the King of Rock and Roll. I don't want to name names because I want you guys to figure out yourself. Okay. We have the world leaders. We have the A-list zone, right? We have the music zone as well.
Which is fantastic. Ladies and gents, I have to ask you, all of us joined here in Madame Tussauds Singapore in Sentosa, are you ready? I don't feel the energy. I need the energy inside to Sentosa. I need Vivo City to hear us. Are you ready? His Excellency, your voice is all the way there, sir. Fantastic. Ladies and gents, the lady behind it all, please give it up for one and only Miss Agnez Mo!
Wow. Finally, after 2 years.
Yes, you're finally
So
here.
I should stand here or,
Yeah,
or
yeah,
there with you?
No, you stand
Oh,
right here. 'cause,
right, okay, right here.
Yeah, you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Agnes,
Yes.
such a privilege to have you here.
Thank
All
you
right,
so
I've-
much.
I've got a couple of
Finally,
questions.
without masks.
Yes.
Without masks. Thank God.
Won't be the same with the mask on. will it?
Absolutely.
All right.
Absolutely.
I have a few questions for you, Agnes.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah.
For the guests as well.
Yes.
So when you were first informed,
Yeah.
right, that you're gonna be immortalized
Yes.
in wax,
Yep.
what was your reaction?
I think for all women, we always want to preserve our beauty for the, the next 100 years. So I think, it's the perfect way to do it, what's better way to do it. But in all honesty, I just feel like to be a part of this iconic place, and to be recognized by Madame Tussauds, I think it kind of gives a confirmation and a validation to my artistry, and I think it's so important. Even though I don't care so much for accolades or awards and all that, because I feel like my focus is always about creating my legacy and not my fame. But I think what it represents, that's what matters to me, because then the world can actually learn what I represent as an artist, what I represent as a human being, and how I always try to promote, dream, believe, and make it happen in all my my work. So for them to be able to see my wax figure and kind of learn about that as well, and hopefully to be inspiring to the young kids as well, that to me is what's important. So yes, it's very amazing.
Good, and we're very glad to have you here.
Thank you
like
so
I say,
much.
we've got Indonesian world leaders among our lineup. We have a sports star, a sports legend.
Wow.
You are our first sort of like a entertainment celebrity.
Wow, that's amazing. Thank
you
you so
are
much.
First in the world here for you, for us as well.
Yeah.
Right. So maybe for the fans, is there's a message that you
Yeah.
want to deliver to your fans, young and old?
Funny to say this, because at first when they sent me kind of like the rundown, it says Agnez giving speech, right? And I really didn't know what to say at first, but then this morning, I was kind of like a little jet lagged as well. I was on the plane and I started writing things down on my phone, and I think it's really quite important for me to share this. And it's quite deep, so I want you to, bear with me a little bit. It's really personal. When I started this career, I never knew that it could go this far. Limit has never been a part of my vocabulary, and I think it's because I started really young. I think when you started your career at 6 years old, you didn't really think about it. Everything just kind of everything was raw, real, unscripted, limitless, and liberating. The job or the career really started as a hobby, a dream, an escape for this little girl. And I still remember that this very girl, who didn't quite fit in, who was just a little different and a lot quirky. And a girl who you can't quite put your finger on. A girl who then navigated her life under the spotlight, being judged and scrutinized when she couldn't smile as big, maybe because something at home bothered her. And when she learned that friends can be enemies, backstabbed, all while trying to find her way and her identity. She soon realized and accepted at an early age that the only escape she had was through the realization of her dreams. And then her journey really began. And boy, am I fortunate to still stand on it and still be that same girl, yet evolved after 30 years in the industry. The way I see things in life, the way I see music, acting, directing, writing, and everything that I do, it still is very raw, real, unscripted, limitless, and liberating. And so here I am, realizing that this is what I do and that's who I am, uncorrupted, yet disruptive. And that I'm not for everybody, and that's okay. And that some of my decisions will raise questions, doubts, even from the closest ones, and that's okay too. I will have loyal lovers and devoted haters, and that is also okay. Because if you think about it, isn't every invention and every shift in every culture, in every community, and every generation disruptive? Isn't everything that matters the most in our life challenging? Isn't it true that every progress in your life can only be achieved when you're interrupted, disrupted, and shaken out of your comfort zone? Enough that you get a new equilibrium, a new standard, and therefore a new you. You evolve and you finally found this version of you that you've never seen before, and that you can finally become the you that God intended you to be. And that's why it's okay that not everybody's gonna like you or like what you do. And that's okay because you can finally find the real you. And I think that's why accolades have never blinded me. As I'm standing here, yet another turning point in my life, I am proud to say that that raw, uncorrupted, authentic, yet disruptive me is my legacy. And it's the reason why I'm standing here. To be the voice for all the quirky kids out there who don't fit in because you're meant to stand out. For the young Agnez Mo's out there who feel like they haven't quite figured it out, who feel like they're alone or weird, who feel that nobody understands them, and to tell them that it's okay. It's fine to raise hard questions, to be authentic, to do you, be you. Find your voice, and it's absolutely okay and beautiful and inspiring to find not their version, but your version of you. So this is the reason why me standing here, having my own wax figure at Madame Tussauds, it just feels so much bigger than just having a wax figure. And I want to thank Madame Tussauds to celebrate that with me, to celebrate that quirky little girl in me, and to celebrate that uncorrupted yet disruptive me as my legacy. I'm humbled and honored. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, Agnez Mo. Well, like it or not, you are the latest Madame Tussauds wax figure. And you're here to stay.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for everybody who came here to support as well.
Okay. Anyway, you must be curious how the figure looks like, right? I sure am. Okay. Are we ready? Okay.
Let's do it.
The question was asked, are we ready? Let's feel it. All right. His Excellency has been the loudest person in the room today. Everyone has to be louder, by the way.
Thank you.
All right. Stand by. Oh, we're going to invite His Excellency as well to join us.
Thank you, Pa.
We're gonna count down together, ladies and gentlemen. To all our partners, our friends, media, stand by. Hang tight. We're gonna do this together. Okay, I know you all can't clap because you got your headphones out, but you can still have your voice, yeah? Even with your mask on, you can have your voice. We count down together from 5. Everybody! 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Make some noise, everybody! Wow! Agnez Mo! I was about to say in the flesh, but yes, in the flesh and in the wax. Both in front of us. If you don't have your smartphones, you give me a round of applause. At least give the wax figure a round of applause. Thank you very much, everybody.
Yes, and by the way, I'm 10 pounds lighter.
Wow. All right, we're going to let you get your pictures done, everybody. But in the meantime, though, just want to let you know, Agnes, you may touch the figure. Yes, you're already doing that.
Yes.
You can put the arm around the shoulders. And if you can, maybe after a while, show us the same pose. Yeah, that would be nice as well. Okay, wow, it looks so realistic, though. So, how many measurements you said earlier? 200 measurements.
Yes.
What was the most interesting thing they measured? I was about to ask you this now.
Yes.
All right. The eyeball. The eyeball. Wow. Big smiles, everybody. One more time. If you don't have your smartphones, your hands are free. Give us a round of applause if you can, everybody. Thank you so much. Wow, look at that. That is fantastic. And it'll just be placed later on to your left. I've seen the display area. Looks absolutely beautiful. Agnes, if you got a smartphone, you know to take a social media post because this is the first time.
For sure.
We get a smartphone around there. Let's take a picture with the figure. Look at that. Right, but still, hey, this is a very advanced phone. Okay, so this is a nice one. I wanted to ask about the fashion. Like, did you choose the outfit or? Oh, nice. Okay. So she's got the picture there right now. Agnes and Agnes. There we go. Very nice. Okay, now, in the meantime, though, I'm going to hand things over back to Stephen. You got a few questions as well?
Yeah, I do.
Yes.
Right. So the figure is looking great.
Yeah.
You're looking great.
Thank you.
And we do see that you know, there's a quite a unique pose.
Yeah.
You know, for the figure.
Yeah.
And you obviously you chose that pose.
Yes.
Right. Is there a story behind that pose?
Yeah, so actually it's quite strategic, guys, right? And so when they told me that, oh, you know, kind of like a warning that Agnes, you're gonna have to stand still, whatever you know, the pose that you choose, you have to hold that pose for at least 5 hours. So I was thinking, right? Okay, I need to find a simple pose but still kind of like represents me and still have like that little like sassiness. And this is it. Like it's very simple, yet it's a lot of attitude. So that's kind of like the story behind it.
Very nice. And the outfit. Yeah.
Yes, the outfit, you know, I think representation always one thing that I really focus on. You know, whenever I go abroad, sing my songs, I think what I represent matters the most, right? Not just like a really cool songs or whatever. And that's the reason why I chose one of my friends who is not just an amazing established designer, but also what he stands for and comes when in terms of, you know, his design. His name is Peluncuran, and he fights for AAPI communities' rights, and I think it's it shows by the colors that he chosen in his collections. It represents again the disruptive you know, juxtaposition of like a sweatshirt, yet it's jeans, and you can kind of see how it kind of melts into this really unique piece that embodies what I represent as well, which is Bhinneka Tunggal Ika, or unity in diversity. So this is the reason why I chose this.
Nice. Thanks for that. Right. So this figure will be placed in our music zone. Right, and there, Agnes, you will be neighbors to. Have you seen the music zone? Do you know who are your neighbors? Have you seen?
I've seen some. I've seen some. I met Michael.
Yeah.
I met Michael Jackson.
Yeah, you have a steam company.
Yes, and I met Madonna as well.
Queen of Pop.
Yes, even though they didn't talk back, but it's fine. I met them.
Yeah, I saw you do that.
Exactly.
Yeah, yeah. All right, yeah, that's Madonna, that's Michael Jackson, that's Elvis, King of Rock and Roll.
Yes.
Right, so yeah, you're up there, man. Right.
Yeah, wow, wow, that's crazy.
Okay. All right, anyway, Agnes, it's been great having you here.
Thank you so
I'm
much.
going to take my cue, you know, for my turn to take photos with you.
Absolutely.
All right, I'm going to hand
Let's
the
do
time
it.
back to the MC. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.
One more time, round of applause. Thank you very much, ladies and gents. All right, we'd like to invite His Excellency, our ambassador, to join us for a photograph. I think we got to remove the bollards if we can. All right. And we're going to invite ambassador and team first for a picture with both Agnez and Agnez wax figure. It's a beautiful picture right there. And this is followed by the team as well. Ambassador's team first, okay. All right. Now, fun fact for you, I've actually been to the Indonesian embassy once, 2016. Beautiful place, very big. Is an orchard. All right. Big smile. These are the folks from the Indonesian embassy, yes? Indonesian embassy. And if anyone needs a visa to Indonesia, this is the people you talk to now. You gotta speak really quickly if you need. They will help you expedite your visa. All right. Thank you very much. Anyone else from the Indonesian embassy? Anyone else? Indonesian embassy, one more call. No. All right. Next up, we have the KOL media with the yellow tags. Yellow tags. Okay, yellow tags. Hang tight for a while first, yeah? Let's let our His Excellency have a quick chat. Thank you very much to the Indonesian Embassy. Thank you, His Excellency. All right, yellow tags 1 to 5. Yellow tags 1 to 5. KOL and medias. All right. Yellow tags. What's inside the goodie bag? No one give me one. Right? Pass me one later. I don't have one. All right, yellow tags 1 to 5. Stand by. Big smile. And don't worry, because if you don't have anyone to take pictures for you, our official photographer will be taking pictures and they will give you the links on how to get that picture with Agnez. Yes? Big smiles. All right. Next up, yellow tags. Yep, yellow tags. Thank you. Hang tight, almost there. We got our friends as well. Next up, please stand by. Orange tags, STB. STB, is it the tourism board or? All right. Who we bring next year for the F1 entertainment? You should be bringing Agnez for the entertainment, eh? All right. Singapore Tourism Board, thank you very much. Next year, Agnez, speak to her. She'll bring you in for the F1 performances, the concerts. All right, we got Agnez at one of the stages. All right, big smile for the camera. Orange tag. Are you also orange tagged? Nope. All right, stand by. Next up, we got the green tags, RWS and MFLG. RWS, Resorts World, MFLG. All right, MFLG. Here we go. Oh, MFLG. Big smile for the camera. Anyone from RWS? RWS, folks? Anybody? RWS, last call. All right, if not, we get our friends from SDC. That's Sentosa. Yes, Sentosa. All right, that's an opportune time to remind you, everybody, about the Sentosa Islander Loyalty Membership. Oh, RWS one more time. Okay, RWS first. Is RWS here? Oh, are you from RWS? It's RWS. Ah, okay. Thanks, guys. Okay, RWS, Resorts World Sentosa, Agnez. All right, RWS. If you want USS tickets, Universal Studios tickets from RWS, they'll bring Halloween Horror Nights tickets. All right, they'll provide it for you. Thank you very much. That's RWS. All right, big smile for the camera. Okay, RWS has $6 parking, all-day parking. I remember when last week. All right, next up, Sentosa. Let's go, Sentosa, folks. Want to tell you more about the very important Islander loyalty program, which is free of charge, everybody. The lady in the cheetah prints will allow you to know to register on the Sentosa website for the Islander membership, which is absolutely free of charge. And you get lots of birthday treats, perks, and more. And next up, we have good friends from Lavender. What is it? Is it purple? Lavender? Global Ticks. Global Ticks, guys. Are you here, Global Ticks? If not, BMG. This is the last group, guys, the final group. Traveloka. Traveloka. Okay, let's go. Global Tix, thank you very much. Global Tix. If you need tickets for any events, Global Tix are here. All right, hello, Global Tix. Oh, that lady very strategically standing next to the real Agnez. Oh, very fast. All right, big smile for the camera. Is everyone here from Global Tix? Okay. Anyone here from Luxury or Traveler? Anybody? Okay, that's it. All right, let's give a round of applause, everybody, please, for Agnez. We'd like to invite the rest of our guests to enjoy refreshments at the Marvel Universe 4D zone. We've got delicious tarts, quiches, coffee, tea, and more. Thank you very much. Can we have one more round of applause for Agnez Mo, everybody? Thank you so much, everybody. All right, well, Agnez is getting her last pictures done. We also want to